I'm excited for this dare because I'm in Rockton, Illinois at the Rockton Township Cemetery at the gravesite of what is known as the witch baby. Back in the 1800s, it was said that a well-known witch in the community became pregnant and gave birth to a child that died several months later under mysterious conditions. It was buried out here on this gravesite, and this gate was put up around it to stop the scavengers or animals from digging up the corpse of the young child. As you can see, Charles, who's buried here, died in 1855 at the age of 10 months and 10 days. Now, I'm interested in this because although I've been to a lot of grave sites of alleged witches, rarely do you get to come to one of a witch baby. And those who do report all sorts of strange anomalies happening here. Obviously, the traditional weird balls of light, disembodied voices, odd feelings. Others report getting an unexplained rash while coming out here. So all sorts of weird things. Now, the barrier itself was said to be put up, as I said, to keep animals from digging up the corpse. Others who are more skeptical believe that it was put up to keep us out, away from the grave. Whereas those who take more of a supernatural bent are believing that these were put up not to keep us out, but to keep the spirits in, to ground them, that they couldn't pass through this protective gate. But regardless of why it's here, it's the only one protected in this cemetery. The dare here is interesting because the dare tells that if you come out here and pick a flower from inside the grave area, at least, you'll be cursed with bad luck. Mishap, misfortune, and ill fate will follow you. So I'm out here to try the dare. The problem is there are no flowers growing in the gravesite. There's some artificial flowers here. You see tons of coins, tons of trinkets, tons of dolls, everything left behind in this baby's grave, but no flowers. And that happens sometimes with folklore. Things aren't quite accurate. Maybe they're embellished or completely made up. Sometimes you have to improvise. So that's what I'm going to do. Since there are no flowers here, I'm going to pick a blade of grass and see what happens. Nothing out of the ordinary, but with folklore, sometimes these things linger. The effects take time to set in, and being cursed doesn't mean you're cursed right away. You're going to drop dead in the graveyard. It might come to get you when you least expect it. But for now, for me, another improvised dare done, and keep an eye out.